How's it going, mini lads out here, and welcome back to Ultimate Driving, back inside of the Delancydrome Speed Complex around here. But today, we're not going to be doing about for the race competition around here. Despite seeing about for the race competition for the last 10 seconds, forget about race competitions, and let's just try to see and explore inside of the Delancydrome speed complex around for every inside of the speed like this one. So we forget about for this thing, and I'm never gonna be probably sure that we're gonna be head back into the Palm Shores. This is absolutely for the Grand Prix selections around here, and down over to some kind of a highway number 80 as we try to get back on course, and we just gonna be trying to continue to around for the speedways as a little bit for many more of the intermission in last 1 minute and 3 seconds as well. Now let's just gonna be checking around for the inside first around here inside of the Delancydrome. But first, this isn't gonna be making without no sense. The start finish line is gonna be literally over here around many of these times on starting around here. So back then it's gonna be going for around for the B loop side around here. The C loop is going to be for a bigger racetrack for over here. The C loop is going to be the D loop is for a full Grand Prix road course. So like I say, the Grand Prix of full brick circuit is going to be over here, or the C loop is going to be the E loop is going to be going over here, and many of these reasons about the racetrack. So, as we just gonna be trying to, despite we all say, we're gonna be staying inside of this circuit. The Delancydrome Grand Prix, we try not to forget about for this moment, but looks like I should be able to race me for something that I just switch here to Dodge Charger around here. So, after for the race competition, now let's just say we're gonna be going for about for this one. Because first, I got 1,000,000 credits and a half. But first, this is the Grand Prix selection about for this moment. So I just turn on the bacon on for inside of that track. So as we just gonna be trying to speak it all the way for just starting off. So looks like I'm in the S7 for the Celine S7. And as I'm just going to be going around for quickly, and this is reliabilities for the fastest car that we ever tried to do so, but used for some kind of race competitions for everyone. And perhaps it does move into the Westover Islands to test out for some kind of an GT2 RS in the interstate sprint. So as we just going to be trying to go for around quickly, I have to turn off the navigation after we just gonna be finishing up this thing. So looks like I'm about to get all over to the way of this thing. Perhaps this isn't gonna be going all the way for down for this thing. So which is the way that is gonna be going about for quickly without using nitrox. But looks like I just gonna be spending time by using nitrox as well. Even before this isn't gonna be going for against the fastest lap, whatever it is. So as we try to make up to speed into over 200 miles an hour, that didn't come anyways as well. So which is eventually going to be almost to fall down onto the bridge. That isn't going to be making for such a quick idea. So looks like we're just going to be trying to slow them down overall into many kinds of reasons. So as we just using for some kind of a beast of for the fastest vehicle of the Grand Touring car selection or the sports cars, but literally I'm just gonna be trying to win itself. But already respawned, or many reasons is gonna be flipping your car and crashed. And before that doesn't even matter is to fall down and respawn the vehicle, which is during the race. If before we're going to be doing for some race time, and because actually quickly it isn't going to be going to use the nitrox as well immediately as possible to get all the way reaching up to 248 miles an hour. So this isn't going to be quickly, so I'm just going to be using the long way as well. The last video that I just did is using some kind of a Delancydrome Grand Prix. So because in the next video we're going to be using about for non-commentary videos and about for here somewhere. Now, looks like I'm in here in the afternoon selection, because in this last video says nobody is here inside of the Delancydrome complex as well, speed complex around here. So this is the Grand Prix, or just going to be leading back, or this is absolutely going to be lead right there to the longest course, about for over 3 minutes. So as we just going to be going all over to this thing, and probably we just absolutely going to be hitting onto 60%. Now looks like we just going to be potentially use the nitrox even about for a 260 miles per hour, and that doesn't even matter around here. It is going to be very close around here. The loop course is going to be over here, and this is absolutely for the Grand Prix, is absolutely for a long Nordschleife around here. So this isn't going to be going around for a huge Delancydrome, which is Nürburgring Nordschleife reference to about for this track. So in the longest racetracks will be in the test course around for a top speed Robloxian test course around for here, or mini task even for other kinds of these vehicles as ourselves. Now looks like it's just going to be keep on focus in about over 5 minutes and about for the lap times as well. So use the nitrox and improve to top speeds at about for 265. So I cannot believe this isn't going to be going about for just very perfect, but all over for many miles per hour isn't going to be very slow as well. So started to slow down, but I can't see throughout for these loads. So any of the loads is going to be taking for very much longer, but possibly this isn't going to be going for a great idea, and smash it all the way down into its fastest lap. So I would commit around for this for a 6th gear. I need to get for something is going to be ridiculously powerful as well. So on the power to go around for its 280 miles per hour, and we should be trying to start it to slow down, but I actually failed around here. Smashed it all over to slam down the walls, and because perfectly I just started to get bad luck. So most importantly, we got for over 5 minutes at about for this thing, so I actually we're gonna be trying to make things a little bit for off course. It's gonna be making for about for just necessary. So let's just gonna be turn off or cancel to stop navigation around for this immediately. Almost 5 minutes and 30 seconds off the course. Now looks like we're just gonna be trying to find our race cells, and let's just gonna be cancel about for some kind of the race competitions or something. So let's just gonna be using the McLaren MP412C, and we're just gonna be trying to look out. So whatever we try to start around for this circuit, we're just going to be lead on to itself for a long way. So this is the long course, and probably this is going to be for the 24-hour course of Nürburgring Nordschleife 24 hours. As we just all say in about the chat filter, this is exactly how the worst things that it came from that he said. So looks like we're just going to be cancel around for inside of the track filter around itself for this one. So before this is going to be getting dark around here. So another Delancydrome Grand Prix as well. 1750 miles driven. So looks like I should be able to get around here to use the Delancydrome Grand Prix. This vehicle is probably slower than I just going to be trying to do. Now what I just going to be trying to use 180 miles an hour. We're never very sure. It looks like 1751 miles driven. So looks like I should be able to use nitrox back. I'm probably hitting around for 270 miles per hour, and that is absolutely amazing about for the wall rides that can cause. So literally I should have been able to get around to many more tracks as possible. This is even more darker than I just expected. That the Vanilla Kingdom Sunset, or for the Shining Spirit Free, Ride Free and about for this reference, is absolutely pretty for just you miss it around here. And I'm probably gonna be very sure that we're gonna be going around for this over 18 minutes and about for this video that the last time I just made. So looks like we're just gonna be going around inside of that corner and going up here and down here into many light for these things. And I'm never gonna be possibly that is going to make more even sense. The Delancydrome B course around for the B loop is next around here. After many laps of the Delancydrome Grand Prix, it's the 24 hours of Le Mans. What is absolutely just beating around here? Something is absolutely for successfully around here. If that's said in the chat filter, we're gonna be turning off immediately fast. So I'm gonna be probably sure that we're gonna be head on to the B loop as well. So this is where I'm gonna be going ahead on. Something is about for using about 4 minutes and 35 seconds. And the Delancydrome, what is absolutely gonna be going on out here? He used it about for this glitch or something like this one. Probably. I should be able to turn off the chat filter. Now, I don't like for this some kind of BH. So, which should I just gonna be trying to... I need to find somewhere directions of this one. So, 757 miles driven as well. Which should I just gonna be trying to choose from? This is the long time of the Grand Prix selection, which is I'm gonna be trying to sure to turn off the engine immediately, and because it does not able to get fully stopped around here. So this is the directions, the Grand Prix, and some kind of a C loop course around here for this new races might able to come out. So if before that doesn't make sure and accidentally gonna be going right to straight over here. And I'm never gonna be very sure this isn't gonna be making such as more sense around here. So even though it's gonna be turning into a fun house, and I'm probably really sure that we're gonna be going here. We're already going this way as the Grand Prix selection, and this is where you can go back. Now I'm probably very sure we're gonna be very to turn around for this thing. So directions is completely gonna be going back. It's not the 24 hours. The secondary edition of for the Xfinity series, and this is the international dam selection, so it is absolutely going to be falling off. This is where I just eventually fall off with this thing. So I just literally got stuck up here, and what I just gonna be literally gonna be causing about for this one, so literally falls off using the Ferrari F50. And I shouldn't able to get fall off for this one, because this sounds like a V8 version about for this vehicle. So this is absolutely for the indestructible dam as well. So this is absolutely going to be going for a super dam over here. So going all the way up into this thing, because this is actually lead back or front. So lead back or front is going to be going to this way. If I'm just going to be choosing for the direction to this thing, this is direct into the wrong direction, which is going to be going into backwards off this racetrack to going reverse all the way down here. So even this isn't actually possibly to do so, which is I actually going to be trying to turn around and rejoin it back again. So I should be going to be going on to the left. So please, I won't be able to get around here, so we're just going to be trying to do for it's going to be the left side until it's 202 miles an hour. This is the slowest corner, or the motorcycles are just going to be using quickly. The TT selection is probably currently I'm never going to be very used around here. So let's just going to be going into our lap times for selection, and this is the final chicane around for this bonus around here. 780 miles driven after 1,000 miles we got here. So after the finish, we got absolutely finally into our long straight. And then the B selection about for the course, instead of going around for the Grand Prix selection, I should be able to go around for this course or whatsoever. This is going to be going into this morning selection. So I should be going to be going into quickly this way. And I don't ever try to do so. What is just going to be trying to crash around here. And the B course selection, that should be taken around the long way. And the C course is going to be using around for the short way as well. So I'm not going to be using to go right. So let's just going to be keep on moving straight. towards into inside of this, gonna be going into inside of this large around for the corner as well. So 60 miles. It's gonna be going all over to this thing, as possibly we do not able to return back into the Grand Prix selection. So this is absolutely gonna be going prohibited out here to go driving backwards out there. So this is the selection about for the grandstands, as we're just gonna be going to find out. There's a large amount of grandstands out here, so this is actually for the dangerous corners to go, so around here. So inside of the Delancydrome out here, and many more possibly, this thing isn't gonna be making for about for just well. It's just this is where that you lead into the sharpest corners in the round of this track. So as we just gonna be trying to according to see about for this track and about for its selection, and a huge selection of these things inside of it, there must be a large corner or sharpest corner as well. So that's enough with it, and probably we should be able to end of this video and stop navigation about for this thing. So this is the end of the video about inside of the Delancydrome speed complex as well. So if you enjoy or don't like of this video, just leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. So absolutely thanks for watching it about for this video and for all your support. That which will be Turbo Concept is going to be signing off, and I'm going to be see you in Track Racing Geeks all later, and especially for Street Racing Geeks and Mini Lads all later too. But wait, I almost just forgot out here before the race competition starts. But we're actually done inside of the Delancydrome group course around here. There must be Delancydrome drag strip out here. So let's just gonna be driving outside of that lane. So we just eventually turning on the vehicle already, as we just gonna be trying to do like this one. Don't worry about for this video that we're gonna be continue on in about for today's video of going around here. So outside of this circuit is going to be another inside of this one, the dragway course, or inside of this one. This is absolutely for the autocross is going to be going over to testing. So this is where the cars is just going to be going for around testing of these vehicles or the chassis or many other kinds of vehicles just going to be trying to test around here. Despite seeing this for getting stuck around for these all vehicles at once. So looks like supercars or hypercars can test around for suspension test, the autocross, or probably for the high jumps and probably high risk around here. So it must be the abandoned airport around for the smallest airport. This is not Brazilians anymore around here. This is the entry of the drag race or some kind of drag strip is going to be going all the way for about here. The group bonus around here, a quarter mile, is exactly when you're just going to be trying to say start. Let's just turn on the chat filter, as this is where the same server it goes. Now looks like this is the drag strip inside of a Delancydrome Grand Prix, because it looks like this is absolutely the grandstands or the crowd selections about for this thing. So I wonder if this isn't going to be going on to the first burnouts as well. As we just going to be trying to make it really fast, it's going to be going possible. I really think so, that the finish line is going to be over here. And this is the jump ramp selection of this going to be before takeoff. But probably that should be lead out of the racetrack or out of the side. This is the off-roading selection. And as you can stay out of the track, I might probably going to be using some kind of an off-road vehicles, just like Jeep Wrangler. As we just going to be trying to make it all the way back into the front or start. And that must be the door all the way. Some kind of a motor coach is going to be going to stop right here. So as we're going to be trying to use what is one course, forget about the Delancydrome Grand Prix about at this moment. Let's just going to be trying to jump already for a stunt jump as well. As we cannot believe this isn't going to be going all the way for about with this thing. Let's just jump over here, and looks like that sends me back into the track course as well. So as we're just going to be trying to go into the open road, I should just going to be trying to avoid them. So this is where the end of the road is goes. As we try to flip the about for this vehicle, or isn't it? So looks like the vehicle is in gonna be falling about here. So let's see what happens. This is gonna be the end of the video immediately. And this isn't actually gonna be pressing F to jump out of the car, and that is how. This is a crash landing that I'm just gonna be seeing you next time around here. So on. And this is Turbo Concept is gonna be signing off already.